What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. Warframe, or Tower 3 Mobile, and we're going pro. Oh yeah. Go big or go home, right? HUDless. 2 points. Let's make it happen. Oh, and we're going to use the Venka, by the way. Let me just grab a screenshot there with Ember Prime. Not many people like Ember Prime. Well, I shouldn't say that. Everybody seems to think that she's underpowered and has no uses. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just prove that wrong today. Well, okay, let me phrase that. I'm going to try to prove that wrong today. So let's have a little bit of fun in here while we run this. Now, when you're in HUDless mode, if on the PC you push the M button, you will be able to pull up your map on the screen until you push the M button again to shut it back off. And you'll see me do that a couple times in here, so that way you can actually run. There we go. Map button. Oh, I left the data mass back at the thing. I thought I had it. Damn it. So you'll be able to see your points that you need to get to, and then you can shut the map back off as soon as you feel like it. Some of them are recording all these different runs and everything, grabbing lots of different footage. Do my next audio compilation music creation that I'm doing. So while we're running through this, let's just talk about some other stuff. So, of course, by now a lot of you had saw my vlog, and I had some health issues. And so we kind of discussed that quickly in there. We're not going to get into it here. But in terms of content now, so yeah, we're still doing gameplays. Yeah, we'll still do some build videos and such like that. I may change that format around a little. I don't know yet how I'm going to do that. I don't do a lot of them because I'm always changing my stuff around. The ones that you see me actually put out are ones that I'm pretty satisfied with, that I'll probably not change around often. And when I find a good setup, then I'm happy to post it. I don't like to just post a build because that's what you have to do. That's not how I play. Oh, here everybody, here's a build for you. This is the way to do it. There's no other way, which is just stupid because everybody by now knows there's 50 million ways to put something together, and it's all 100% based off of your play and your style. And really, all you should be doing is looking at the stuff that I put out, or the stuff that other people look at, and get some general ideas. If you like it exactly how I built it, great. If you like it exactly how somebody else builds it, great. But I think for the most part, you want to do it as generalized. But in terms of things that are coming along, now, I was live about a week ago on Hitbox. If people always ask me if I'm going to go live. I was live on Hitbox, so hitbox.com /DogmanDan. This is a link on the main page on YouTube there in the upper corner. You'll see the Hitbox link. I will do live stuff with the clan, sometimes by myself, we'll see. And it's probably mostly going to be non-Warframe content, because we had some issues with running Warframe when I was live streaming. Something to do with the peer and network issues and stuff. So there'll most likely be other things. We did spend a couple hours the other week, myself and Call Sign, in Payday 2, failing miserably over and over and over. But that's basically because I hadn't played in months, and so I was very rusty. But we will definitely post stuff up there, do some live stuff, mostly on things that you really won't generally see hit the channel often, just because I don't have time to record everything. So, of course, I'll announce on Twitter and Facebook when I do go do live stuff. I don't have a set up format as to when I'm going to do it or anything. I don't really have a set format of how things are going to happen right now with certain changes. You may see more stuff now than you will in a couple weeks, you know. But we'll try to keep things going always and improving. I really am trying to improve. I did say earlier, you know, in the beginning of the year, I wanted to do things differently, step it up a notch. And I am trying to, and a lot of stuff is going to start here with Warframe content, since it's something that I'm most comfortable doing and working with, and it'll progress into other games that I do play, obviously, or do showcase, if you will, on the channel, even on the community channel, that type of stuff. But so I'm really kind of starting to just get into these audio creation edits that I'm doing. I'm only about 4 in now, so we had the one with Banshee flying. We had the one with the Galantine and the Temple Royale stance, which was pretty good. Wasn't hugely edited, but the music fit it very well. We had the one with the Cindo and the Phoenix intercept alert, which I did do a lot more effort in on that 2-minute video, which came out pretty decently. Then we just had my recent teaser video that came out. I haven't finished the actual 2 or 3 minute clip. I'm just gathering lots of footage. I have a number of different songs that I'm ready to put up with the edits, but of course they take time. So I think when you see a music creation from me in terms of that, I think max you would probably see from me about 1 a week, because there's going to be a lot of footage that I need to gather and collect in order to try to really get it right and make it good. And it's going to take me some time, so just bear with me, and hopefully you do enjoy every single one that I put out, and I try to make a better edition every time, as always. But I'm really trying to do something different. I really want to just showcase the game, you know, and show how great the game really is. I know there's a lot of people out there right now. There's a lot of channels out there right now, which is really disappointing to see. There's a lot of channels out there. Well, not a lot. There's a number of channels out there that all they seem to do is troll DE and hate on the game, or hate on the player base recently, and laugh at the players and say this game is shit, or this is that, or you know, and all they do is just troll and make it. They're just adding fuel to the fire. They're making the environment toxic. You're not helping the game in any way by just constantly trolling, or I shouldn't say trolling, constantly God, I don't even know how to put it. I just put being disrespectful to DE and the developers, and even some of the community and whatnot. And it's discouraging to see that you think that by doing negative videos that's actually going to help out the game, because it's not. But on the other hand, there's channels like mine, and there's channels like Janzer, Joshua Timing, Psycho Cinematics, Original Wicked. You know, I watch a lot of channels, and there's a lot of people that are consistently trying to push out things and show you the positives of the game. There is no 100% perfect game. There never will be anywhere, ever. Nobody is going to ever be 100% satisfied. But at the end of the damn day, it's a game. And if you take it beyond the level of it's a game, then, you know, whatever. It's you, I guess. It's your fault, not the game's fault. And no, you can't be 100% satisfied. Nobody ever can be. I'm sorry to say, but for every negative video that goes out there, I guarantee you I will have a positive video to showcase the real good side of this game. And so will many others that are out there. Yeah. So I'm gathering some footage. I'm sure you'll see some of this footage in one of my edits that'll come up. You know, we got lots of things I want to do. I want to do a podcast. I've been trying to do a podcast for a while now. Like, get the community together, the NOG community, and do something weekly, bi-weekly, something like that. I've been really trying to do that. But one of the things that's stopping me from doing this, I cannot come up with a freaking name for a good podcast that would suit me, that would suit the game community, the NOG community, I should say, as you will. And we want to do it, you know, off of everything. It's not just one thing in general. But with that said, I'm just going to finish this one up, and I will catch you guys in the next episodes. Comments, questions below. Thanks for watching, as always. See you soon.